Welcome back to the Real Estate 401k Show. I'm your host, Mike Weinstein, alongside Justin Frederick and Ryan Gerdes. It is Friday, one of my favorite days of the week. Mm-hmm. Actually, my favorite day of the week is whatever day I get a check. Like it could be a Monday. It could be a Monday, and if I walk in, there's a check. I'm loving Monday.
You got a lot of great days, dude.
Yeah. Well, anyways, this is our favorite time of the week where we share stories and share experiences that we have with our podcast listeners and our clients and friends and family members. And so today is no different. We invite you to be part of our story. We invite you to reach out to us and let us help you build wealth in real estate. And all you got to do is text the word story to 623-AZ-RECON. That's story to 623-AZ-RECON. All right. I think Ryan went first last time, so I'll throw it to you, Justin.
Sounds good. This week I had a broker reach out to me. This is not a client story, but it's flattering. You know, we've been having a lot of people reaching out, want to join the team, come over to Fairway and work off of the Frederick team. So just having conversations with them, and one of their biggest pain points over there, and if you don't know, a broker sends their loans out to different companies to process and underwrite it, and they tend to run a little bit cheaper on pricing, but they have no control over speed of service and what happens with their loan files. So just these people reached out to me through a title company, and so we were having a good conversation, and I just like to hear their story. So I just sit and I'm quiet, and their pains are processing, underwriting. They've lost a lot of relationships with real estate professionals as yourselves.
Yeah, we need to talk after this.
And they're pulling their hair out, and they're just really expressing their issues. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, wow, this is going to really sound terrible because I'm super happy. I love where I'm at and what we do, and I don't have issues. And Fairway allows me to come out here and do things like this without being all stressed out all day. And so just to kind of expressing how great it is here. And I'm like, I just know that you're thinking I'm selling you, but I could care less if you come over or not. I'm just telling you how it is. And I just wanted to say that I just feel like that's so flattering that people are reaching out to me to operate like that.
And as they should.
Yeah. And we priced out a loan, and gosh, we were basically the same. I was slightly higher in a little bit of closing costs, but I would pay that all day myself to do a loan with me rather than them. And it just made me super happy. And I just wanted to, share that with everybody.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I would say that mine is I mean, it has a little bit to do with real estate, but mostly just, man, I think that this proves that I have more than one feeling, So if you
we just go by with what your wife tells us,
right?
Bro.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not trying to verify anything.
Yeah. If you watched last week, we had Mulligan on air, and it was so cool having him in town. And he's just he's a good buddy of ours, and I think that he's prophetic in the way that he speaks, and just really intelligent dude. And so it was a lot of fun going out golfing with him, but. He's not just somebody that we work with. We're deeply ingrained in all in our lives and his lives, and so he invited us to go out to his wedding that's coming up in July, and I thought that was pretty damn cool. So I'm looking forward to taking
it's incredible.
Yeah, taking the fam out there to DC, and
because we went last April for his promotion as he got promoted to be colonel, and it was like. That was one of the best weekends of my life.
It's kick-ass. So looking forward to going out there again and doing that and celebrating him and Mary and just like I thought that was pretty darn cool. That was my that was my big win for the week.
All right, so apparently I worked. Don't get testy with me.
No,
just making a joke.
I'm not, buddy. I'm not, buddy.
No, so it was hard to pull on which story I wanted to share. I just had some incredible conversations and experiences with clients. So we had this guy, Ryan. We met years ago at Luke Air Force Base, and he was one of those. I have a rental property. I live in this house, but we're now up to 32 kids, so we need to expand and so forth. So what do I do with house number one? What do I do with house number two? And so we went through the whole process. The numbers on house number one look great. House number two, before you do anything, you're going to go get a HELOC in case you need it. So we went through that process, and he did it. And then we helped him buy this ginormous house.
Beautiful.
It's amazing.
It's beautiful.
And I mean, it's huge. And so we're golfing, and he's like, all right, he goes, I'm trying to figure out, what do I do next? Do I sell the other two houses, go buy something, and, walk me through what we should do? And so we're just, and it was just on, I think we accomplished all the business on the 16th hole. Mm-hmm. Between house number one and house number two, he's netting $3,000 a month in positive cash flow. So I'm like, you are a perfect candidate. So what we're going to do is we're going to get you in touch with Justin. You're going to use your HELOC to go buy your next investment property because you've got now $3,000 a month coming in to buy down that HELOC in a very short period of time. He couldn't be in a better perfect situation. And I'd like to, for Ryan and I, take a little bit of credit. I mean, he originally started What Do I Do years ago, and we've walked him through it. And now he's about to add his fourth home to his real estate portfolio.
So awesome.
Super cool.
And he looks like he's 18.
Yeah, he takes very good care of himself.
All right, if you'd like to be part of our stories and would love to have real estate conversations with us, all you got to do is text the word story to 623-AZ Recon. That story to 623-AZ Recon. All right, who's up?
I think it's me.
All right, it's Friday.
And so we're coming up into the warm season. We're not quite there yet. So it's not.
Got to plan ahead.
Yeah, but things to do to beat the heat in the city. So you can't say, oh, I'm driving up to Flagstaff or I'm driving up to Show Low because that's cheating. You have to actually still be in town and things to do to beat the heat while you're still in town. Go for it, buddy.
Yeah, the produce section at Costco.
That's so true.
I don't think I saw the other side more. Maybe we'd better take another lap.
Still had to do with food.
And it doesn't matter. You're just driving around and like, there's a Costco. I'm going to pop in there. No, for me, honestly, it's a little too hot to, you can golf. It's not too hot to golf, but it's too hot to really enjoy golfing. So obviously you want to do stuff, most of the stuff's indoors, and I just love just that late afternoon happy hour. It doesn't matter which bar. You said activity.
Yep.
It's happy hour in a bar that's got a kick-ass AC system.
Yeah, because there's a lot of, because I mostly go to dive bars. Most dive bars
You got
have
swamp coolers.
Yeah, they're not doing too great on the AC side. So you got to go to one of those like chain type of bars, and
they have requirements.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
All right. For me, I got young ones, so I'm gonna go with Wet and Wild. They got a bar right in the middle of the place.
Oh, do they?
Okay.
Yeah.
Been too many years then. Too many years.
So I can basically look 360 at where my kids are at, and I can sit there and have a couple beers. And I know there's lifeguards all over the place. My oldest daughter would be running around too. So I know my kids are good. I can grab a beer, go back and hang out. I know that sounds really selfish, but we're trying to work it all in together, Sure. We're hanging out and
no one with kids accuses another parent of being selfish.
Well, yeah.
It's the people who've never had a kid.
Yeah.
And it's still outside, which is a common denominator with my choice. Because I love golfing, I love being outside. One of the things that I hate about the summer is that we spend so much time inside. The AC is nice, but I'm an outdoor guy, and so for me, it is Topgolf. They have
not a bad one.
That's
a good one.
They have really good misting systems. All the shade. You still get to get in a little bit of golf. It's kind of gimmicky, but it's still fun. and there's a bar on every level.
There's a bar.
So like, and their food
It's
isn't
not
terrible.
that there's a bar on every level. There's a server in every bay.
Right. Yeah.
And the service is incredible. Though.
I think they do a fantastic job. So a couple of ideas for you if you're in town and want to beat the heat.
I think for going back to Top Golf, the food's not bad.
No.
Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you'd like to, if you've got kids and want to join Justin at the bar at Wet and Wild, go ahead and text the word story to 623-AZ-RECON. But more importantly, would love to have a real estate conversation with you, help put you on the path to building wealth in real estate or increasing your wealth in real estate. Again, all you got to do is text the word story to 623-AZ-RECON. That's story to 623-AZ-RECON.